Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Michael's Corner. Tonight, I will be interviewing senior referee Levi Lee. So, before I bring him on, um, I just want to let everyone know before I give you guys all my social media platform information and whatnot. I just want to take some of my time out of my busy schedule to say thank you, you guys, you know, for the overwhelming support that I got last week when I made that apology video to Darren Corbett. Um, you know, I just admit that I did something wrong. I corrected the mistake and posted a video about it. So, in every sense, I posted that video. Um, I posted on Facebook, it went viral. I had a lot of positive feedback from that. So, from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you guys for watching that video. And I will make sure that nothing like this happens again. So, with that being said, as always, you guys can follow me on social media. Facebook is Michael's Corner. X will be at Michael Pam. And YouTube is Michael's Wrestling Channel. So, yep. So, where I post all my content on YouTube, not just only interviews. I post wrestling matches, and sometimes I do my feedback videos on there too. So yeah, um, I have a lot of content on YouTube. Probably more content than on Facebook and whatnot. So now, without further ado, let's not waste any more time. I'm going to bring in my guests. So give me a minute. I'm going to invite my guests on. A minute. Hi,
Hi,
how's it going, Levy?
it's going pretty good. How about you?
It is going good. Um, Thank you for taking the time to do this with me.
No problem.
So let's not waste any time. I got some questions to ask you. So, how did you get your start in wrestling?
Well, I got introduced to wrestling when I was probably about 5 years old, maybe like in the early 2000s, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, what made you become a referee?
So when I joined the academy in 2022, I kind of thought that that I didn't want to be a wrestler, and then the year after that, I kind of started thinking about that I should be a referee, and that's how I got my start. Was kind of working with Rudos and Steel Domain. Kind of that's how I got my start, was like in June of last year.
Mm-hmm. That that's wonderful. And how did you feel when you heard the news about Steel Domain Wrestling being no more?
It was a shock to me. I kind of didn't expect it because that's where I got my start with as a referee. Was my first ever show was like June 10th of last year, and that's when I got into their business of becoming a referee.
Hmm. So, so my next question to you is, I know like when I first interviewed Kyle Pro and whatnot, I he revealed to me that he has autism,
Yeah,
and I don't know if you saw the video yet, but when he said that, I was in shock.
yeah,
I was in so shocked, and and the person that was filming, let Leonard Literacy, he
hmm,
was like, "You want me to stop the filming and whatnot?" And I told him, "No, don't stop the filming
yeah,
because I want to capture that moment." And that moment came by. I told Kyle
hmm,
that I have autism too.
yeah,
So now I'm going to ask you the same question. Do you, I think I heard that you have autism, right?
yes, I do. Yeah,
Yeah. And to tell you the truth, I have autism.
well, that's cool.
So so I want, and this is what we want to talk about. How are you able to, accept the fact that you have autism and that you gain all these opportunities, like being a referee? How did you like overcome it? Did people like just accept you for who you are and not just your disability?
Yeah, so I kind of overcame it by showing people that I can overcome it as that I have autism, and a lot of people don't know it because I don't really show it that I do, but I kind of overcame everything when I, as a ref being with somebody that has autism when I referee, and it's just kind of a cool story that I have with somebody that has like autism.
Hmm. Yeah. So that's good. That's good that you're able to, not show it and and have people accept you for who you are and not just for your
Mhm.
disability. Because for me personally, I even there are days that I even forget
Yeah.
that I have a disability. I want people, as a wrestling interviewer, I
Hmm.
want people to accept me for who I am and not just my disability.
Yeah.
Because, in my 40 years of life, I have overcame
Yeah.
everything. And I mean everything, you know,
Hmm.
to, being told no, no, Michael, you can't do this, or no, you can't do that.
Hmm.
I have to prove people wrong. I prove people wrong. And when I started, you know, being in the wrestling business, so I've been going to independent pro wrestling shows for about 13 years.
Yeah.
And I've been in the business for 11 years. Out of the last 13 years that I've been going to wrestling shows, filming the matches,
Hmm.
putting them on YouTube, and then now becoming an wrestling interviewer
Hmm.
and whatnot. So a lot of people that I know, they like what I do.
Yeah.
They love it. And that's the reason why I continue to do this, because of my YouTube audience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing this just for me.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for my audience, my YouTube audience, my Facebook audience, or Instagram, because you never know. You never know. I living, I'm fulfilling my dream, and doing these interviews and doing all the editing and all that. That takes hard work. And most people who sees me at these wrestling shows know I'm
Mm-hmm.
a hard worker,
Yeah.
and I'm damn proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hard worker. I can work all day until I can't do it no more.
Yeah.
But I always go, I always go, before I go to bed, I said to myself, you know something? I accomplished something. I accomplished that, you know, I did this interview with that person or this person. And sometimes I do get a little nervous when I do these interviews. But once that camera starts rolling,
Yeah.
then you got to put that shit aside. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, my question to you is, what is next? So, you got to start in Rudo's promotion and Steel Domain Wrestling. What are your other goals? Do you want to go to more, trying to get your name out there? Do you want to go to more wrestling promotions, or how, what is your goals?
My goals are probably to work my way up to American Wrestling Federation as a ref, and then keep my main goals like focusing with Wrestle Verite.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to try to work up to Time Bomb Pro Wrestling too.
Mm-hmm.
They let me in. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a good goal to have. It's all about working your way up. And I said this in one of my posts on social media. You gotta Consistency is everything, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Just, do whatever they tell you to and never give up.
Mm-hmm.
That's my thing. When the days get tougher, just get back up and keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what? You know what? You only got one life, you
Yeah.
know. You gotta seize the opportunity, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Like Trish Stratus always says, preparedness meets opportunity. When an opportunity comes knocking, you gotta go for it, you
Yeah.
know. You gotta go for it. And
Mm-hmm.
if you can do that, then hell, then you did your job. And
Yeah.
that you make me proud,
Mm-hmm.
because you never gave up
Yeah.
and whatnot. So, and there are some things that I need to work on too.
Yeah.
I just need to just work on not putting everything on social media
Yeah.
and whatnot, because, as a public figure, I got to be careful of what I say,
Yeah.
what I do, and how I carry myself.
Yeah.
And, even though I am out, I'm an outspoken person. It's like if I see something that I don't like or I don't feel comfortable with, you better bet your bottom dollar I
Yeah.
am going to say something.
Yeah.
Because I have a voice. I'm not afraid to use it, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid to message some people. So there are some things that I need to work on, and I need to work on my mistakes.
Yeah.
Taking responsibility for my actions, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I think. I think I'm doing a good job of, and I'm not afraid to tell it either.
Yeah.
So, so my next question to you is this: if it were up to you, which match do you want to referee in or be involved in?
I kind of want to see myself involved in like a steel cage match or like a 2 out of 3 falls match, like that, or kind of anything that's like a triple threat tag team, kind of get my name out there and work different matches. Like my main goal is just kind of working into a steel cage match is all of my dream that I've wanted to ref for a long time.
Yeah. And you know something? I tell you what, Levy, if you referee a steel cage match,
Yeah.
if I'm at a wrestling show, guess what? I'll film it.
Okay.
I'll film the match, and and I'm just gonna watch you ref.
Yeah.
And like I know people are saying, all referees suck,
Yeah.
but you know what though? You
Yeah.
don't suck. You
No.
don't suck. I don't care what anybody says. You don't suck
Mm-mm.
because Levy Lee, um, I seen you at shows and you do a good job. You do
Like,
a good job and whatnot. And like I said, just keep up the good work and not let these wrestlers push you around. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And sometimes you gotta put your foot down. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You know. So when you're not refereeing, what does Levy Lee likes to do on his when he's not wrestling?
So when I'm not wrestling, I'm either training at Rudo's as a ref, working on my lucha libre skills, or I'm working basically, or just kind of hanging out on my free time when I'm not training.
That's good. That when you're not wrestling or not refereeing, you keep training, and that's what I like. You keep training because over time you're gonna get better,
Yeah.
and people are going to start to notice that when you keep on training. So if you can keep on doing that, my friend, you'll make it far in this business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So, uh, you made your appearance on Indie Talk, right?
Yes, I did. Yep.
Yeah, those are my friends,
Yeah.
Karen and Jesse. So, tell me, how does it feel to be on Indie Talk?
It felt very good. It was the very first time with me being on it was like probably 2022, I would say. So it was like my very first time on there, actually being on a live interview at a show that I worked down
Hmm.
in Rochester last March.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jaren and Jesse, they're good people. They're good people, and like I said, they've been around for about two, 3 years almost.
Hmm.
And yeah, and Michael's Corner it's been
Yeah.
around since May of 2013. So
Yeah.
Michael's Corner is going strong longer than, Indie Talk or State of Pro Wrestling all combined.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I've been a guest on Indie Talk. Yeah, I did my, I was a co-host the show when Jerry and myself we both interviewed
Yeah.
Mr. Kate. So yep, I enjoyed that
Yeah.
and whatnot. And then I was a guest on their show with Matthias and
Yeah.
whatnot. So I used to hate Matthias, when I first, and I was like, yeah, but all of a sudden, over time, Matthias and we became very good friends,
Yeah.
after that. And when I made my APW, my all out pro wrestling debut, a little bit over a year ago, oh my God, I
Yeah.
just something clicked.
Yeah.
I rooted for Matthias versus he was in a match against with Bullock Bronson.
Yeah.
Oh, I could tell you that I hate Bullock Bronson.
Yeah.
So I chopped the mess out of Bullock Bronson. Everybody was like, whoa. And then afterwards, I did an interview with the both of them, which you can see.
Yeah.
You have to stroll down. You have to stroll down to. But I tell you, I went full blown heel.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you just got to see it. Because, I was full blown heel. I never been a heel interviewer before on a full time basis like that. So that was my start. I received a lot of reaction from that. And who knows? Heel Michael might
Yeah.
return. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know at these shows. So if you see me or hear me heckle at these wrestlers, watch it, watch out,
All right.
because I'll be in full blown Michael mode.
Yeah.
So 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 yeah, so anything else that you're interested in, besides, training and whatnot? What else do you like to do? Do you like to, what's your favorite TV show or whatnot?
My favorite TV shows right now is Games of Thrones or NCIS.
Ooh.
To kind of study film on like lucha libre or wrestling and on YouTube and kind of keep up with my referee knowledge on there. Kind of focus on.
Hmm. Yeah, I have a lot of favorite TV shows, but I don't want to waste any more time naming them. But I'll just name the top three that I
Yeah.
really like. So my favorite TV show of all time will always be Home Improvement.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite shows. I got all the seasons on digital.
Yeah.
I got it all digital because who the hell buys DVDs anymore?
I know, right?
It's like everything is digital. I could just go on. I could just go on the Google Play Store app or a Google TV app and just download the episodes and watch it on my YouTube.
Yeah.
And my second favorite show, have you heard of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch?
Yeah, I've heard of that show.
Oh my God. I also got all the seasons.
Yeah.
Melissa Joan Hart, she's a great actress and
Yeah.
whatnot. So that's my second favorite show. My third favorite TV show. Uh, don't doubt, Levy, don't hold it against me.
I won't.
All right. My my favorite TV show has got to be Total Divas.
Okay. Yeah.
I hey, listen, I watch that show constantly on Peacock. And I wish I could have it on digital and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then I could just watch all the seasons that I want.
Yeah.
But you know how WWE
Yeah.
is, with their copyrights and they own the names to it and
Hmm.
all that jazz. But
Yeah.
yeah, I got to add Total Divas because, even though they're not airing new episodes and they stopped production of that show, reality TV show, I still watch it, I
Yeah.
still watch it because, you know, it, it's something entertaining, and I also watch my own videos that I filmed. And
Yeah.
I said to myself, oh my God. Now, you guys, I, every time I don't watch my own videos because every time I do, I get nervous. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I can't believe that I did this and that. But you know something? I started to watch it and it's like, I really like it. I really like what
Yeah.
I do and I you know, fix my mistakes that what I did and and it turned out perfect. And
Yeah.
so that's yeah, YouTube is my baby, I work
Yeah.
really hard on it. There might be one time that I'll just make a mistake, but you know what? Not all my videos will be perfect. And I tell that to my YouTube audience. So
Yeah.
like if they if you see something that you know that something is not right or whatnot, just know it's not my fault.
Yeah.
It's technology. Blame me on the technology, but yeah. So I just I watch other podcasts too,
Yeah.
I kind of feed off what they're saying, and whatnot.
Hmm.
And I'm seeing them, let's see, without no notes or they don't take notes or
Yeah.
anything, but so I kind of feed off of that and see how it goes. And I tried it once, and oh my God, I
Yeah.
just feed it off and when I post it on YouTube, my YouTube channel,
Yeah.
people liked it.
Yeah.
But you know what? From time to time, Levy,
Yeah.
it's like if I'm interviewing someone huge, like a Hall of Famer, I'll definitely take notes. I'll just hold my little notebook,
Yeah.
and then that way I could just ask the questions like, oh, what happened to this or what happened to that, and but other than that, I just I do my best to put out great content because
Hmm.
that's what my audience, my YouTube audience wants. They're looking forward to that next interview or the next episode
Yeah.
because I want to I want to bring out more content because because they're just waiting for me
Yeah.
to post and whatnot. So Levy, I don't want to waste any more of your time or whatnot, but where can where can people follow you on social media?
So my Facebook page is referee, our senior referee Levi Lee, and then my Instagram is senior referee Levi Lee, and then my ex is referee Levi Lee.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys just follow him on social media, and I'll try my best to put that in the description box when I'm doing all the editing for
Hmm.
YouTube and whatnot. If not, just bear with me because we all got busy
Yeah,
lives
yeah.
and whatnot. So, and Levy, um, thank you for doing this with me, and you're welcome to be on my wrestling podcast anytime.
Thank you for.
Anytime you want. If there's an upcoming show that, oh, before we go, are there any upcoming shows are you going to attend to before we
So
go?
I'll be refereeing for Wrestle Verite next Saturday at the Hopkins Center for the Arts, and then I'll
Mm-hmm.
be refereeing for their No Ring show on September 8th for Wrestle Verite. And then we have a big 4-year anniversary show for Rudo's Promotions on September 21st at Rudo's Arena.
Yeah, and which I will be there for that. Definitely be there for that because I heard that's going to be a big show. And I even told Mason Butler, I told him that I was going to be there because that show will be big. Mm-hmm. So, okay, well, Levy, you have a great evening, and I will talk to you soon, okay?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna wrap up this episode of Michael's Corner. Um, yeah. Again, you guys can follow me on social media, Facebook, Michael's Corner. Twitter X is at Michael Pam. YouTube is Michael's Wrestling Channel. Not Michael's Corner, Michael's Wrestling Channel. Okay, well, you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Michael's Corner.